This is Why Schools Must Tell Their Stories by Tim Cavey. No one understands your mission, values, or vision unless you share. Quote, "We've never done anything fun. They don't care about the arts at that school. I've heard it's a scary place. Bullying is out of control there." End quote. Ouch. They're the kinds of rumors, hearsay, and negative messages that suck the life out of hardworking educators, destroy community morale, and damage school brands. How could you be so sure that your wonderful class or school community was X, only to hear that others view it as Y? Simple. You're doing lots of great things within your own walls, but you're doing a really bad job of telling your story. Assume nothing. No one knows you love their child. As classroom teachers and school leaders, we make a lot of assumptions about the perceptions of our parent communities. A lot of assumptions. We assume that school parents, and by extension, friends and relatives, know that we love their child dearly. We believe their child is capable of success. We are working hard to help their child succeed. We believe their child is worth our time, attention, and sacrifice. We want our school to be a place of joy and safety for all learners. We are committed to the growth and development of the whole child. We celebrate the unique talents, achievements, and journeys of all learners. Surely parents know these things, right? No. No, they do not. You know what they say about assumptions? They make an ass out of you and me. And ass is exactly how we will be viewed by the critics who don't understand what it is we're trying to do or why. When we're not telling our learning stories, other people are left to fill in the blanks. As a teacher, if you're not telling the story of what's going on in your classroom, parents and other observers will insert their perceptions based on whatever scraps of information they pick up. In quotes, "My daughter says," or "another parent friend told me," will become the go-to authority for their picture of your classroom or school. And often that's fine. Other times, it's not so fine. Your school social media presence is also for the people inside your building.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
An independent school leader once told me that his school didn't need a social media presence. "Our enrollment is strong," he explained. "Marketing isn't really a need right now." If that's your position, I've got news for you. Your social media presence is probably even more crucial for the people inside your own learning community than it is for the public. What are we doing? What are we celebrating? Where are we headed? Your staff, students, and parents need reminders, encouragements, and celebrations. They need to hear about the wins. We're not perfect, but we're trying. We're supporting each other, and we're in this together. Here's where school leaders will point to their school's website and their school newsletter as evidence of their storytelling. And that's great, admirable even. Those mediums still have roles to play. But it's not 2002 anymore, which means that parents aren't beating down the doors to your .com or your PDF. Neither are your teachers, for that matter. They are, however, checking their Instagram account on a daily basis, and if you really want to get in front of them on social media, you will need to be. So what do you believe in? What are your core values? What are you celebrating this year? Where are you trying to bring your learners? Day in and day out, this is what your education social media can and should be about. Yes, school leader, you do have time for social media. I can hear busy school leaders right now. "Tim, you make some good points, but I don't have time for social media." Wrong. Yes, you do. See, it's not about you finding new swaths of time. You're already walking your halls, engaging with other educators, talking to kids, and watching student performances. You already have the time. You're already in the right places. All you need to do is change your mindset. See some cool student work on the walls? Snap a picture of it and post it to Twitter. See your students doing some learning worth celebrating? Record a 15-second video and post it to your school's Instagram stories. People love stories because they're so endearingly authentic and they're the easiest to create. See a great student performance, musical, concert, or athletic contest? Stream it on your school's Facebook page. Here's some students talking about their learning. record it on your phone and share it on a school podcast. Proud of the work of a teacher or colleague? Record a 60-second video interview and post it to your school's YouTube channel. This isn't about curating a Pinterest-worthy Facebook feed. People are bored of stock photos and videos anyway. Yawn. Just share the real life of your school. Engaged kids and smiling teachers, daring new projects, notable achievements, outdoor adventures, stories of community support for your underdogs who face impressive obstacles. Heads up, teachers. Your education social media is now your professional portfolio. When I was completing my education program in 2000-2001, we were told about the wisdom of assembling beautiful portfolios of our work. We're talking about physical photo albums and scrapbooks that were meant to memorialize the brightest moments and mountaintop experiences of our fledgling education careers. Fast forward 20 years and you no longer need a fancy portfolio. All you need to do is share your learning story on social media, what you're passionate about, what you're learning about, what you're trying with your students. When you share your journey, you become accessible, visible, relatable. People understand who you are, what you're all about, and what you're striving for. Principals don't need to tease these things out of you with interview questions because you've already told your story. They've taken a look before you even walk into the interview. You're telling your community's learning story one post at a time. This isn't about being all things on all platforms to all people because that's not possible. Whether you're a classroom teacher or a school leader, you can't be everywhere at once. So start simple, set the bar low. Aim for one post a week on any platform at all. If you can do just that, you're well on your way to telling your community's learning story, one post at a time. My name is Tim Cavey, and I'm proud to contribute to the education conversation through the Teachers on Fire podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please tag me with your feedback at Teachers on Fire on your favorite social media platform. Thanks again for listening to this Spark episode. In these challenging times, take care, share an encouraging message to lift up a colleague, and keep that fire for learning burning bright.